All right, so here he is, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson, and here's a guy who a lot of these fellow lightweights believe represents the toughest matchup for them. Just hard to know what's coming. Truly a five-tool player, and he will look to put all those skills to good use yet again here tonight.
I mean, you point to the Josh Thompson fight, and the beautiful elbow that he landed to split him open, and it shows you the diversity of Tony Ferguson. And you have to remember, he was a national champion at Grand Valley State University.
Right.
So if he needs to, he can be a guy that has the ability to take you down and just brutalize you on the ground. Not only brutalize you, but he has a great ability to submit his opponents, as he showed when he won the title fight in Kevin Lee.
And he is most happy when he's in a fight, right? Certainly a guy who loves to train, as is well documented. Just the way he attacked the knee injury rehabilitation just shows you his true colors. And I know I speak for the MMA fans around the world, very happy to see El Cucuy back in the octagon here tonight. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as
Watch
well.
that low signal.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson, he is ready to go. So are we for our main event. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Ferguson has been such a submission threat and successful striker in the UFC that people sleep on the fact that he does come in with wrestling credentials. Two-time collegiate All-American at Grand Valley State University. Oh, another dynamic strike there from Tony Ferguson, former football player, baseball player, collegiate wrestler. Great dancer too, by the way, DC. This is a man who is truly a plus athlete who can do it all. Landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
He's got that jab working. Nicely done. Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not... He hurt him.
Oh, big left. Now a knee. Oh, who is going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
These dudes are throwing bombs. This is going to be a great fight. Oh, high kick.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Ferguson's in half guard.
Oh, nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process, because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
El Cuckoo is right back to the full mount. We cross the midpoint in round one. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Excellent ground and pound there by Ferguson. All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Ferguson's in half guard now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here.
He's got to be careful here.
Ferguson's back in full mount. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Oh, and that looks tight.
He might get a finish here.
Nice work.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight was done. He lets the fight on.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. El Cuckoo, he's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, he's got his back now. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they...
Now he pulls guard right into a triangle here.
I mean, he pulled guard, and he's now attempting a triangle choke, which is absolutely insane.
Wow, somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Tony Ferguson. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. 5 minutes in the books.
But you have to defend yourself. Come on, I didn't come here to watch you lose. I want you to keep your hands up and be...
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Both fighters throwing heat now. El Cucuy's eye is starting to swell shut. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Beautiful punch lands there.
Wow, unorthodox, dynamic combination.
Oh,
nice straight punch there by Ferguson. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything. He should have got the fight finish. Now he lands a solid punch.
Try to establish that jab. Nice crack there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Ferguson gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, right hook attempt. No good. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Ferguson's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
El Cucuy's now dealing with a cheek cut.
That was a solid punch. Straight punch lands. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, how about the switch kick there by Ferguson? Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both players are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Ferguson's in half guard. Twists on the elbow. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Back and forth we go. El Cucuy's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
30 more seconds, keep it doing this.
Well, that strike landed cleanly. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't got himself back going after getting hurt so bad early on.
Ferguson's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Oh, huge left. Swing and a miss by Ferguson. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Slips to avoid the right. Oh!
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his hurt again. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Just out of range with that strike. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
You like that left hand.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, big knee to the body. Ferguson's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. Lands the left punch now, followed by a right. Counter punch is good by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm landing those nice, beautiful punches. He's hurt again!
Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well. Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh!
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. El Cucuy gets caught by the inside leg. Well, wisely, he continues to strike right on that cut, and the blood, I think, is becoming a real factor now.
Yeah, the blood is becoming a factor, because now you start to worry about the blood going into the mouth, the blood going into the eyes. You just got to worry about the entirety of the face being covered from the cut. It's going to be hard for him to get through this.
Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Ferguson. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack.
Oh, nice.
And the pressure just never stops coming. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attack. So just under 200 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. And in terms of the accuracy rate, 41% tonight against Tony Ferguson. Well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely.
Oh! Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
El Cucuy's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, that's a beautiful left-hand counter. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Throwing that jab, no good.
Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys will win.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Ferguson's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. There, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. El Cucuy's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Goes down again! Oh, and he's back up again. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Ferguson's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. Clipped him with the right hand there. And now they are throwing. Let's do it! Tony Ferguson with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
What a fight! What a fight!
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
All right, so a big win for Tony Ferguson tonight. A lot of lightweights will say he presents the toughest matchup for them, and that was certainly the case for his opponent tonight.
Absolutely. He's so long, he's so tall, he's so different, right, in the way that he approaches these fights, but he also is just a great competitor that will do anything to win a fight, and tonight he did exactly that.